have no clue if I'm even live.
Can
Anybody hear me? I have no clue if I'm even live. Hey, Laura. Hey, Ron.
You guys hear me?
I don't know what's going on. Okay, good.
Can
Anybody hear me? Why is it not showing? Why is it not showing up on
there?
I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. What's going on? It just started lagging. Can you hear me if I do that? If I'm even live? Hey, Laura. Hey, Ron.
You guys hear me?
I don't know what's going on. Is it still okay? Good.
Can
Anybody hear me? Why is it not showing? Why is it not showing up on there? I have changed. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. What's going on? It just started lagging. Can you hear me if I do that? If I'm even live? Oh yeah, I do.
You guys hear me?
Okay, is that better now? Still echoing. What the hell? I can't even hear anything. Like I'm having it. Oh my. Making funny noises? Oh my God, what the hell? Does the screen look better on this? Good. Is it still lagging? I don't want to talk. I don't want to make it echo when you guys Lagging on. Oh, I'll probably be lagging that. Oh, wait a minute. I think there, is that better? Or now you just can't hear me? This is fun. Now why? Okay, can you hear me now? Without any echo? I appreciate you guys helping me out. Did I finally get it? Did I really get it? I'm not touching anything anymore. There's no echo? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Gotta go back now. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, let me just this. Awesome. I am never touching anything audio again. That's Hi, Carl. Carl, are you still here? I don't know if that. Yeah, exactly. I'm not touching anything. Okay. That's not my re. It's just lagging. Oh, I hate that it's lagging. See, right now I'm not going to through StreamYards. I'm just going through my OBS. So now I'm just going to have to figure out how the hell I pull people up on Pan. My son canceled on me. He didn't mean to. He just sent me a message. Ours broke. So I can do that. I can. Okay, that's working. That is working. You can go down there. I haven't done that yet. Okay, that's working. We're getting there. So today's just a free for all. I don't know what the hell to talk about. I mean, Freaky News Friday, yes, definitely. Um, but I gotta figure out what. It kicked you off before? I think that's because I ended the stream, Ron. Let me figure out some Freaky News Friday. It seems like it's lagging. It's not up here on my. It going through the up. Hey, Smoking and G Sharp, how you doing? Okay, everybody, everything's online. Like, why isn't my YouTube? It doesn't like. Ill is going on. I'm touching every other button but my audio. So no worries there, guys. Why isn't my restream chat coming up though? Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, it might echo for a minute just because I'm going to my DLive to see if that's live. Why isn't my DLive online? Everything else is. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Okay. Smoking in G Sharp. No, he had to cancel. His car is in the shop and he's there with it. So we're just now trying to figure out. Unfortunately, he hated to cancel. He wrote me a big thing. He feels so bad. But he did give me the what was going on. Um he sent me a message and he just said, "I'm so sorry, Mom. I won't be able to make the stream. Car is in a shop right now and I'm stuck here with it. And it's getting worked on right now." But this is his thing about what was going on. But for something for you to talk about is I'm pretty sure Dad and Taylor, which is my oldest daughter, are in the same month. I'm pretty sure. He should know that. Dad's first child, first daughter, same birth month. Me first child, first daughter, same month. Coincidence? I think you not. Or I think not. I love you so much. So that was, oh no. No, what it is I go through, am I froze now? What it is I go through to stream, I go through Restream, which I can stream to all these different platforms. And usually I have it up in everything. Did I freeze? Because I'm in the green. And for some reason now my stream going through. Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, don't worry about it, hon. So now I'm just trying to what the hell's going on. My whole, for the longest time, I had an echo and could So now today is just, I guess, going to be a day of I don't know. My biggest thing is what I'm trying to do is I work through OBS and usually StreamYards. And when people come up, I have to unplug my headphones and so everybody can hear them because they can't hear them. But the problem is my speaker is way down on the floor because it's through my PC. So I was trying to figure out how to hear. I could hear and you guys could hear. I'm frozen, but oh my god. I don't know. Maybe it's just my internet. Yeah, because my chat says every chat says. Now I'm buffering. All right. I think I'm just going to go back through